So here's how I structure it. I get to the office at 8:30, as does my staff, but there's usually about 15 minutes when I'm doing kind of more business procedural type stuff. So I have them come in at 8:45, and that's when I'm preparing for my first patient at 9. So they're with me during those last 15 minutes when I'm reading some emails or checking messages in the portal. You know, physicians have both the patients you see and also all of these messaging systems and virtual contacts that you have to go through each day, and lab results come in digitally, et cetera. And then at 9 o'clock, we see our first patient together. And pretty much every patient is willing to have the doctor or the student in the office with me, but I do ask them individually. I say, I have somebody observing me today or rotating with me today. Is it okay if they sit in? And then I introduce the two of you, and then you say hello. And I look, by the way, for that friendly hello. Then you sit down in a stool. I have a position where you sit, and I start doing the interview with my patient, and eventually examine the patient or do a blood draw or do a procedure or whatever. And so we go through the day like that. We see patients every half an hour or every 15 minutes, depending on what the type of patient is. And you'll have an opportunity to ask me questions, and I'll ask you a few questions after patients or between things or when things slow down a little bit. And then we break for lunch at around 12:30. And I'll probably take you out to lunch once or twice during the rotation, and the other times you're on your own. Sometimes you just need a break from it. Go for a walk, get something on your own, just kind of be away from the office and everything for a while. I've had some people become very friendly with the staff, and they have lunch with the staff within the pandemic constraints. So, because the staff is, the staff are younger people. Some of them are going to be going on to medical school or PA school. And then we reconvene at about 1:45. We start seeing patients again. Last patient is about 4:30, 4:45. We wrap things up by about 5. Sometimes 5:15, sometimes 4:45. Again, there's an opportunity to ask questions and discuss throughout that. And then I say good night for the evening, and we see you the next day.